5, 6 years ago. My wife and I were researching charities that we wanted to support, and I can't remember who had mentioned the name Metanoia, but that got my attention. I looked them up on the internet and read about them, and I was like, gosh, this is a great project. And I remember I was in the kitchen and I read something popping up on my phone of a fire in North Charleston.
A destructive fire at the old Chicora Elementary School in North Charleston stalled the project to turn it into a community center.
And the more I read about it, I was like, oh my goodness, this is Metanoia's big project for downtown Old North Charleston, and it is burning to the ground. I was just sick to my stomach.
Little did any of us know that in February of 2020, just a few months after we met the Joyes, there would be a major fire at the school 1 month before we were scheduled to close on all the financing, and about 1 month after, we had just bound the insurance for the property.
I got a call from Bill, I want to say that night, about, you know, what do we do? This is just awful. I don't know what to do. And I jumped in feet first on a problem that I didn't know really too much about, but at least I got set up with the right people to come in and do it, and I kind of oversaw how the litigation was going to work, because I had a lot of motivation in knowing that here's Metanoia, a nonprofit that is doing good, and they need my help.
It was very helpful to have someone like Mark and the Joye law firm to reach out to and say, we just want to make sure we're getting a fair shake. We have this insurance policy, could you take a look at it? And completely kind of pro bono, Mark did take a look at it, and they walked with us every step along the way.
I've got a nonprofit that's trying to do good for the community, and I got an out-of-state insurance company that's trying to play games with them. And because I'd been supporting Metanoia and it was a charity, there's no way I was gonna do this and charge a fee for. So I told Bill from the start, I said, don't you worry about me. I'm volunteering my time. Let's do this. We can do it.
And doing this work at Metanoia, we say we're rooted in faith, and I should be surprised, but I sort of have ceased to be surprised that oftentimes it seems like things come together for us at just very critical times to allow things to move forward. He was just with us every step along the way, and just so helpful, not just from a technical standpoint, because I don't know, I've never been through an insurance litigation, but from a sort of a spiritual and friendship level. He also was always encouraging and always kind of nurturing and encouraging to us to not give up. And you know, this past summer, after 3 years, we reached a resolution with the insurance company that was satisfactory to both us and them, and sort of gets this project back on track.
The judicial process came through. We were able to get a settlement. The project's going to be able to get back on target. It really is amazing how the timing all went out and how the right people got together to help Metanoia come through and do this. But this case and this settlement that I got from Metanoia is the one that I'm the most proud of.
And just by staying faithful and having partners and friends and allies like the Joye law firm that have a similar focus on that faithfulness, it's amazing what you can accomplish.